Milo Gaddis? No. Kay Fisher Lund? Tony Ballinger? Kara Rose? Modi Bobright?
Present.
Ro Machen Lear?
Here.
Drusilla Knight Villarreal? Kendall Peterson?
Here.
Joel Dalton?
Here.
Carolyn Dorsey?
Here.
Jimmy Ross?
Here.
Betty Lou Dalton?
Here.
Tom Knight?
Here.
Trip Beatty?
Here.
Christopher Dishman?
Present.
Gay Duncan? Audrey Bryan?
Present.
June Gildersleeve here. John Wheeler?
Here.
Ramiro Lopez? Ted Rock?
Here.
Rich Hammond?
Yo.
Jackie Hodges? Pam Allen?
Here.
David Sharp?
Here.
Joyce Zarsky?
Here.
Joe Walmer?
Here.
Bill Hall?
Here.
Dee Stokes?
Here.
Thank you.
We have some very important business to transact here tonight. I counted 39 years out of 48. I say 48 because one of the elected chairs has recently moved out of county, and we need to find a replacement for Ms. Ballinger.
James just walked in.
All right, show James Caldwell as president.
I left work to get here.
We do have a quorum, so we can continue on with our business. Like I say, we have a lot of important business to handle here tonight. One of the things we're supposed to do in the organizational meeting is rules and bylaws. I'm sure everyone is anxious to get on to the most important businesses at hand, nominating a candidate for the district attorney ballot in November. At this time, I would entertain a motion to table the adoption of the bylaws and refer to a committee.
So moved. A second.
Have a motion and a second. By voice vote, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any discussion? Good. What I want to do at this time, I would like to appoint an ad hoc committee for the rules to review the rules and bylaws as proposed, and as a committee come together with a consensus to present to us at the next meeting. Tom Knight, I would like to appoint you chair of this committee. Tom has been very instrumental. He is a rural person, so we're very fortunate to have him on our executive committee. Daryl Smith, married attorney. Would you raise? Okay. Joyce Zarsky, you're here somewhere. You're sitting next to Tom. Jason Whiteside, are you here? Gentleman in the back. Those are the individuals I'd like to appoint at this time to that ad hoc rules committee. We will get together in the near future and work out details on meeting times and locations. We also had committee appointments. I would entertain a motion to table that until the rules and bylaws are adopted.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. One thing we can't put off. We gotta have a secretary. I would like now to open the floor for nominations for secretary. The secretary is the only officer of the executive committee that is to be elected by the committee. Anyone has a nomination for secretary?
I'd like to nominate June Gildersleeve.
I second.
All right.
Y'all will have to find each other.
Good call. She's sitting in the chair. Are there any other nominations from the executive committee? It sounds like she's got it by acclamation.
Yes.
All right. We promise not to yell at you for mistakes. A little explanation on the next item of the procedure to go through with the task at hand with the district attorney nomination. I'm going to allow approximately 10 minutes per candidate, as it is on the agenda, for them to make a presentation to the executive committee. Following both presentations, there will be a question and answer session from the executive committee. Since you are the guys voting, you need to be the ones to ask the questions. Let's keep the questions mainly relevant to the job at hand. And hopefully each of you have done some homework and listened to the members of your precinct and have talked to the candidates individually. I know they have made themselves available and have worked hard doing so.
Point of order.
Yes.
Do we need nominations from the executive committee to consider the candidates for this position?
Well, that's a good question.
I believe we do, and I would like to nominate Ms. Anna Jimenez for the Republican Party candidate for the Nueces County District Attorney.
And we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Any more nominees?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to nominate James Sales.
All right. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of James Sales as a candidate that we're voting on tonight? Say aye.
Aye.
All right. Any other nominations? Any opposed?
No.
One opposed? Okay. The ayes have it. From any other nominations from the executive committee for that slot? All right, nominations being closed. At that point in time, we will proceed to a vote, and we'll discuss those procedures when we get there. Somehow I skipped something here. I don't want to do that. I would like to go ahead and announce the appointments for party officers at this time. The chair would appoint Mary Turney as his vice chair. Mary Turney, if you would please stand, please, ma'am. I've gotten to know her very well. She's a good conservative lady. She's very diligent in her research. She knows the rules. She knows how to raise money. All of the important things. Thank you, Mary.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I'd like to nominate James Kroposinski for vice chair. Second.
All right. The officers are a chair appointment, and nominations at this point are out of order. Thanks.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
I don't believe we passed those rules that state that. I think we tabled them.
Good point.
Point of order.
Yes, sir.
Lacking local rules, we will go by the state party rules, which state it'll be a female.
That's right.
That's tradition, as I understand it, and that is correct. As I understand the Robert's Rules of Order, the Robert Rules of Order allow chairmen to appoint officers. We're proceeding under that authority, and that's my appointment for vice chair. Yes, sir.